just completed the long run this week, Sunday, 15 kilometers for the marathon prep in December. It's absolutely freezing here in Germany. Wow. But yeah, most important thing is get it done. Alright, it's Wednesday afternoon and we're here on a run in the beautiful fields of Germany. That's definitely a big advantage for living here because they're beautiful running trails. And this is just a quick reminder to myself that, you know, if you have a difficult day, just, going out there, doing the run, it just completely changes your perspective, and it's just a beautiful part of the day. So gotta do it at least every day, once, doing sports once a day, whether it's like going to the gym, going for a run outside. Simply beautiful.
Ja, ist doch gut.
Okay, so today is Wednesday night at around 10 p.m. in the evening, and I just quickly wanted to document the day, as today was the official launch of Beyond the Market. While I am extremely proud that a vision of creating this space for serious investors in the crypto market, but eventually also in the equities market, where I share my knowledge about the crypto market specifically, and where I can collaborate with others, where we can look at the markets together, something that I've had a goal for a long time. That this has become a reality in just 2 months is truly incredible. I've worked so hard on this, and it's beautiful to see this come to life and this being a reality now. It's important to keep that longer term picture in mind, because the shorter term sometimes is extremely frustrating. As in the last couple of days, I had a lot of tasks always on my task list for the day, in alignment, which are of course in alignment with my longer term goals, my weekly goals, my monthly goals, my yearly goals. In the past couple of days, I was never able to complete my daily tasks, which was frustrating, right? Because you want to complete your tasks to feel comfortable in your position, to feel like you've accomplished something, but there were so many roadblocks all the time, and sometimes you just gotta have reality check, and or not a reality check, but it's more important to focus, in my opinion, on the long term where you want to be, and having conviction that you can actually do it. And having that conviction, in my opinion, is more important than being a realist on where you are today. And I think that's an important lesson for myself and for anyone listening to this rambling of myself. And yeah, with that, saying good night and see you tomorrow. So today is Thursday. It's around 8:30 p.m. at night, and just something came to mind today which bothered me, and I wanted to share for myself. Maybe someone of you also struggling with the same issue. Today I felt like nothing was working. All those little problems, they sort of add to each other. Our video editing software was not working, our ads were rejected all the time, I was on the phone with the Meta support for a long time, and the issue wasn't resolved. And all these little tasks stacked up. Then I sort of took a break and just relax a little bit after lunch and just scroll social media. And that was actually a completely wrong automated response from my side, because as soon as I scrolled social media, I was feeling worse than before, because those issues this morning, they sort of added to my frustration. But then I went on social media, and the algorithm just has the character of showing me successful people online. That was frustrating, because I follow successful people, I follow successful entrepreneurs, and especially on days where a lot of little problems are occurring in building my business, and I feel like, oh fuck, this is never gonna work. Not to that extent, but it feels like it's so much work and I'm not getting ahead fast enough because all these little problems. Be careful of what sort of emotions you expose yourself to when you scroll social media, and make sure that you are aware of the fact that they also had to go through tougher times when they had a lot of issues and hiccups that hindered them from success. Yeah, that's just important to keep in mind, because otherwise you'll be lost, and you just deteriorate your motivation and conviction in your business by mindless scrolling without having the clear conscious thought in your head. The algorithm will show you successful people if you follow successful people, and there are a million who are still at the beginning of their journey rather than being at this advanced stage. That's always important to keep in mind, because I guarantee you're not the only one struggling building an online business. It's not as easy as everyone portrays it to be, and it takes a lot of courage and hard work to fix the back-end stuff, to make sure everything works correctly. That's just part of the process. So take that as a reminder to have conviction in the long-term viability of your business, and continuously build step by step, brick by brick, even though at times it seems so difficult to pursue, but I guarantee it will be worth it in the end. And yeah, just take that as a reminder. Alright, just here on a short walk during the lunch break, and reflecting on a very productive and good week. And it's turning really autumn here in Germany. Leaves are changing, and it's good to see progress in a week like this, where lots of things just fall into place, and you strategize about the Q4 sprint until Christmas, until the year end. So it's just a really exciting part of the year, because the year is coming to an end, and you get to see how much you worked for in the year and what you've accomplished. So yeah, it's a very exciting period, and it's good to reflect on a very productive week. If you've enjoyed this vlog, the week in the life of an online entrepreneur and crypto investor in Germany, just hit the like button and subscribe, and see you in next week's video.